Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Go out there and let everyone know that you do lashes and that you're gonna lash them. Hey babes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are taking a mini break from updates here in the lash studio, and I am going to be sitting down drinking my Alani Nu, of course, and we're going to talk about how to build your clients and most importantly how to keep your clients. I don't have any earrings on. It feels very weird, and I also did my hair in a new style. I tried to do, like, you know, the little Y2K hairstyle, but I really wanted to wear these glasses, and let's just get into today's video. So step number one is getting clients through your door, obviously, but how do those clients know you exist and you're performing services in their area? If you go on Google Maps, let's say, and you look up lashes, there's going to be a lot of people with Google My Business that is free that are going to pop up. They're going to pop up on Yelp, even on Instagram. If you look up lashes in your city, see who is hashtagging lashes in your city, and you need to start doing that. All of these options are free, but it's like the number one step that I tell everyone. How is someone going to know you paint nails if you're not on Google, if you're not on Yelp? And again, these things are so easy and free to do, but it's like the number one thing you want to start off with. I can make a dedicated video on SEO, which is like search engine optimization. So what I just talked about, Google My Business, Yelp, having a website, if you guys are interested in that. I also wanted to start a series here on my YouTube channel where I bring other people, like other lash artists, business owners, people that have like a specialty, let's say a niche. I have a couple people in mind, so if you guys are interested, let me know in the comments down below. Okay, let's jump into step number two. This hands down helped me build my really loyal guest, and it does take a lot of legwork, but it changes something in your brain if you're not that sociable to begin with. Because when I first started my lash business, it was very hard for me to talk about my lash business when I was out and about. Some people are born being able to make friends with people when they are at the grocery store in the line waiting to check out. I was not like that. When I would go to Starbucks to order my coffee, I would order it and I was out the door. But having business cards, and wherever you're at, let's say the gym, the mall, wherever you encounter anybody, talk about your business. Bring your business up in conversation as much as possible. And since these people have already seen you in person, they will most likely feel comfortable coming to you if they ever wanted to get lashes. You can also give them an incentive. Tell them, hey, I just started my lash business. If you're interested in coming in, I'll give you $10 off. It was nice meeting you. And I'm telling you, these people are so loyal because they've seen you out of your business versus like people that just find you on the internet. They don't know who they're coming to. They don't know your space. Girl, my space is so Instagrammable that I'm like, look, this is my business. This is what I'm working on. And it's so easy to show them pictures of your work in person, and they just trust you a little bit more. So definitely get business cards. Go out. Whenever I would have gaps in my schedule, I would pretend I was still working. I would go to the mall, I would go to Sephora, I would go anywhere and everywhere and just pretend I'm looking at something. These people are at work, so they have to come up to you and talk to you. So it's a little bit easier. They're like, oh, well, yeah, I kind of want this lipstick, and they're coming up to you. So then that's when you're like, oh, have you ever had lash extensions? And just start talking about your business. So easy peasy lemon squeezy. Go out there and let everyone know that you do lashes and that you're gonna lash them. We are now on step number three on how to get clients through your door. I also did this in the beginning of my lash journey, and to be honest, these clients are not as loyal. If you guys have never heard of Groupon, I did Groupon, and these clients are looking for a deal, so sometimes they do stay. I had some clients that did stay a good like 6 months, but loyal, not as much as when you're out there talking to people and making those real connections. So Groupon is a site where you put your business on there and you give them a coupon to come to your business. And Groupon does kind of like have some loyal clients to Groupon. So you go on Groupon, girl, you can find massages, you can go find activities to do in your city, and these people are putting their business on Groupon. Groupon is like throwing your business out there to people in the city, but again, it's at a discounted price. So let's say your full sets are $200. Groupon suggests that you do it for $100, and then because you are promoting on the Groupon website, they take a good 30%. So you're doing that full set for $70. But again, if you don't have any clients, it's a great way to start off and build your clientele. Hopefully, if that client is a couponer, if she just wants the deals, honey, she might not come to you, but she might have a friend that loves the lash work that might be a little bit more loyal, you know, maybe a mom, a sister, somebody that she knows. So your work will be out there wherever she works, wherever she frequents. So let's say she goes to the gym, someone might see your work and come to you paying the full price of your service. So that's another good way to have your name out there. Step number 4 is Facebook groups. I have a client that she found her nail artist from a Facebook group. I'm not 100% sure what this Facebook group was called, but I know it had to do with something of her college, sorority maybe. I'm not sure, but I'm sure there's mom Facebook groups. There's a ton of Facebook groups out there. Her nail artist started promoting herself on this Facebook group. My client went to her, and now I go to her. So don't sleep on Facebook groups. They're free. Throw up your work, throw up your phone number, and start circulating those Facebook groups. Now let's jump into the last step, step number 5, which is word of mouth. I did want to keep this step all the way at the end because you want to bring those clients in the door first for them to be able to, you know, word of mouth to start happening. So when your guest is coming into your suite, treat them like queens, treat them amazing, and in little to no time, they're gonna start talking about you to all their family and all their friends, and that is where you build those most loyal guests. You can also give them an incentive. So say, hey, if you recommend anyone, I will do X amount off your next service. Whoever comes in and says that you recommended them, I will give them some money off their service. So a little incentive to, you know, say thank you for recommending this person to me. Let's now talk about how to keep those clients coming to you religiously, okay? Now you did all that hard work of getting people in your door. How are we going to keep these clients loyal to you? I am going to do this super rapid fire off the top of my head of what clients have told me that they love coming back to me and why they stopped going to other people. Step number 1, on time. I never have ran more than 10 minutes late to any appointment. Let me knock on wood because that's kind of scary, but I have never ran late. So I'm usually on time, ready for my guest at the time their appointment is, and I don't run past that time. I've had guests come to me and say like, oh, I've had to wait at XYZ place for 30 minutes, an hour, or oh, they were lashing me for like hours and hours and hours, and I had to go pick up my kids. They didn't let me know. So being on time, step number 1. Step number 2, having a place nice and cozy and clean. Also, some people don't sanitize their hands before they start their service. Like, come on, let's go back to the basics. Be clean, sterilize all your implements, wear a mask, don't have dragon breath all on your clients, have it nice and cozy for them to be able to relax. You don't want them to come into your space, see all this dirt and be like, dude, I'm gonna have my eyes closed. What if a roach jumps on me? No, do not do that. So make sure your space is nice and clean, smells good, looks good when you are having your guests come in through the door. Number 3 is keeping your client's appointment when they book it. I know I worded that really weird, but I've had guests come to me and tell me that they would book an appointment with whoever, and they would never know if it was going to get approved or if X person was going to reschedule them. That it would happen almost every single time. They would book Wednesday at 12:30, and the service provider day of would call and say, hey, canceling your appointment today, can you come tomorrow? And it started becoming very inconvenient for the guest. Try your hardest to keep the appointment. Number 4, making it easy to book. You don't want it to be super hard for your guests to book their next appointment. When they leave, you can pre-book it for them or have a website easy and accessible for them to book, cancel their own appointments. And with that being said, girlfriend, we're at the end of today's video. There's a ton more that I can talk about, so join me live tomorrow, which is Wednesday, 2 p.m. Memphis time, which I'll put here on the screen somewhere. Come join me. Ask me some questions live. If I missed anything, if you want me to go more thorough on something, I might do a different video, but we can chat on live. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, don't forget to share it with a friend. Let's make lashing a luxury service. Let's keep it that way. If you enjoyed, I keep going like this, give me a thumbs up and subscribe down below so you can be notified the next time I post a new video. And until then, bye my loves.